Well, hello, gamers. Squirrely here. Thanks for joining me, as always. Today I'm talking about another interesting trend that we've been seeing in the TF2 trading and economy. It's been a trend that's been going on for a while, actually, but unless you've been looking to buy some paint recently, you might not have noticed it, especially the higher tier paints like pink, lime, black, and white. You'll notice that they are expensive now. They're pretty much double what they were not too long ago, if not a little more than double, especially with the uncraftable paints. They're worth a lot more. So to kind of go over this, we can start with what is paint. So paint is an item that you can buy and apply it to a cosmetic and turn your Billsat pink or green or whatever you want. But basically, if you think about it, you get to buy it and then you use it and then it's gone. It doesn't exist. It's not like an unusual or a weapon or something that just stays around forever and you can keep trading it and trading it and trading it. It's sometimes interesting to look at unusual hats and look at the history, and there's just like so many owners going back for so many years. It's crazy. But with paints, people usually buy them with the intent to use them. Even if you trade it, eventually it gets used, right? That's the whole point of paint. So if you think about it, it's kind of just back to supply and demand, right? But why is the supply so low now? Well, basically there hasn't been a Steam sale in a long time. I don't remember when the last Steam sale was, but gosh, maybe it was 2 years ago. I don't remember, but I think it was every summer or every Christmas or sometimes both. They would have a Steam Market sale, or not Steam Market, Manco sale. And then they would have some things that are, 20% off, 50% off. Anyways, paints was almost always on there, especially the higher tier paints like black and white would be 25% off. So if you wanted to get some cheap paint, that was a perfect time to do it. But I think it was, it might have been 2 years ago, paint was 75% off. So what happens is there's this huge influx, including me. I bought like 1,500 paints, high tier paints. I just selling stuff on the market as fast as I can in keys and low tiers and Australians and just loading up on high tier paints or expensive paints because I knew they got to go back up eventually. And now they've gone way, way up. So for me, it was a good investment. It was worth the wait. I was doing plenty of other trading. I didn't really care to have over 1,000 paints just sitting in a backpack somewhere. I'm like, well, when they go up, I'll sell them. If not, whatever. But basically, there wasn't another sale, so there wasn't there was this original huge influx, and paints were cheap for a long time. You could get black, white, pink, lime, whatever you wanted for less than a key, and then it kind of settled at a key for a while, and then eventually they just started getting used. People eventually used all the paints, especially when there's a new update, and there's new cosmetics, and there's cool hats that you want to paint. There's a lot of times there's a new hat, and I'm like, dude, this thing would look so cool. Solid black or white, or it'd be goofy to make a pink loadout or whatever it is. So the paints just started getting used up, basically. And there hasn't been another big sale, so there isn't any cheaper paints. You have to either go to the Manco store and pay $5 or find another trader who is also charging basically $5 or more. So it all comes down to basically supply and demand. But if we jump on some different sources, so you can see Steam Community Market black paint, and it's just to buy one from sellers over $5, which has never really been like that. If you go down here to, let's open up Lifetime, and you can see kind of the history, and I don't know exactly how far back this goes, but you can see where, it was basically full price on the Steam Market. It had a little dip, actually, I'm not sure, that must have been a summer sale or something. And then it's back up to full price, and then it dropped again. But the one that's more interesting is over here. It was full price forever, and then it tanked really hard when the sale came out. People were selling them back on, and then it slowly started to creep up. It dipped a little bit here again when there's another sale, it looks like. And you can see these are in the summer, right? June, July. Must have been a Christmas one. And then it keeps going back up, and there hasn't been another sale, so it just went up and up and up, and now it's back to basically full price. And the same story with pink paints, right? You see these drops and these big inclines. So I don't think pink and maybe lime, I don't think they've had as many sales as black and white. So you can see the price went up, then it went back way down, and then it went back up again. So it's kind of fun to see that over time. If you look on backpack.tf, you can also see people are asking for more. You can see the active listings are, well over 2 keys. This is for the uncraftable pink. The craftable one is like another 10-15% more expensive, but you can just see it's well over 2 keys now, and it wasn't long ago I was buying tons of pink paints for like a key or less, and I'm like, man, this thing's gonna double in price eventually. So you do kind of run the risk of not knowing if there's gonna be another sale, but it's almost guaranteed profit, right? You can buy something that has a set price. That'd be if like keys went on sale for 50% off. you know keys are eventually going to run out, and the stock is going to go down, so the price has to go back up. So it'd be a good investment to load up on that, because keys have a fixed price. Same with paints have a fixed price. So when it dips low enough, the price has got to go back up. If you look on marketplace.tf, let's see on here, you can just see in general at a quick glance, everything's back up. I mean, some of these are kind of crazy, like no one's paying $10 for black paint, but it just shows you in general that all the paints have just gone up, especially the high tier ones. I'm not too sure about the low tiers. I don't really trade them very often, and I don't think they've really been on sale, but you can definitely see the biggest discrepancy in the really expensive paints that are pretty much back up to full price or more. So, yeah, paints have definitely gone way up. It's something that, you know, you don't really know when a sale is coming, but if you see a big enough sale, it's just like, oh man, I got to go in now. Same thing you could have also done with Tour Duty tickets. I think Tour Duty tickets were 25% off once, and I think maybe even 50% off. I think they were 49 cents for a while. So technically, if you had, I don't know, unlimited money or whatever, $1 million, you could buy an insane amount of Tour Duty tickets or high tier paints and just leave them there, just let them sit there, and they're just going to slowly go up in value. They have to eventually. Unless there's huge sales nonstop, the price has to go back up. So something I thought was pretty interesting. I'm not sure if you guys are looking to buy paints, but you'll notice pretty quickly, like, whoa, I wanted a pink paint to, you know, paint my banana hat pink, and now I got to pay over 2 keys. I could have got it for a key like a couple months ago. This is what happened. Paints have gone way up. So things are interesting right now. I think the next video I'm going to make maybe about high tier unusuals, because I've been noticing some interesting trends with that. And there's a lot of other things going on with trading. It's still really active. TF2 is going strong. I'm hoping there's going to be a small update, or at least some weapon rebalances soon. But the next big update is probably going to be the summer one, and we might see the competitive TF2 get relaunched again, or at least some other large-ish update. But hope you guys enjoy. I have a ton of other videos to work on. I'm going to try to release these short, quick videos that aren't really in-depth on trading in the economy as much. That way I can just get out more content. So I might throw up a video of something fun that happened in a pub or something ridiculous. And I have a lot of clips of those kind of sitting around I could use. It's just really hard to get time to sit down and put them, you know, in video and upload them and stuff. But as always, thanks for joining me. If you guys join my Steam group, you can catch my videos right when I post them. Subscribing also helps as well. And I'm going to try to play some TF2 right now, so maybe I'll see you in a pub. Alright guys, peace out.